Hello, this is Genshin-kun, and this is Dead by Daylight with Ghostface gameplay at the game Gideon Meat Plant. So, this is actually my second game with him. My first game was in the swamp, which I did get 4K, but DCs, so I only managed to get a black pip, unfortunately. But this game goes much better. I'm actually using my Legion build with him that works surprisingly well. One thing I like about Ghostface is that he's very interactive with survivors. Like right here. Like like with my add-ons with Ghostface, it makes it he makes him marked faster, and it takes longer to get him exposed to lose his power. So I can actually play and mind game with the survivors a little bit as Ghostface. Yeah, with this build in particular, it's I'm mainly focused on trying to spread Thanaphobia as much as I can. Oh yeah, that's one thing. In higher ranks, you're gonna see 3 particular perks used by survivors the most would be Dead Hard, Bar Time, and Decisive Strike. Yeah, actually, this Dwight's pretty. This Dwight is pretty cute. His mistake here is that he does a common mistake. He just takes too long to throw down a pallet. Like if he threw down the pallet during that first go round, I would have gotten stunned. And Claudette, being Claudette, just appeared out of nowhere. Just grab him. I'm not sure why he threw down the pallet, but he did. Oh, he was trying to. Oh, I know what he. Yeah. He was trying to heal the Kate on the ground, but accidentally threw down the pallet instead and climbed over it. One of the things I like about Ghostface's ability in general is that even when he loses his power, it's actually kind of like a perk too, because it basically shows you where the general direction where you're getting exposed, and shows you a brief little heartbeat aura of where the survivor is that exposed you. So it's actually a really good detection ability too. And I don't mind losing my ability because I get a general location of where the survivors are, and I actually speed up a bit. He's actually a little bit slower when he's using his ability. That's about like the only weakness I can think of Ghostface, is that Meg trying to play chicken with me again. That's like the only weakness, is like he's a little slower when he's using his ability, but beyond that, not too many downsides to him. He's better than Legion, at least with the way Legion is now. His power is actually a lot better and actually useful compared to Legion's ability of Frenzy, which you actually have to put an add-on to make anything useful out of it. If I had to make a funny little point about Ghostface, is that he kind of, it's like if Legion, Myers, and Pig had a wild, excuse me, that was my phone, had a wild threesome, one night stand, yeah, it would result in Ghostface being born. Now, where would I put Ghostface if I had to make it like a tier list? I would put him like probably either B plus B. He wouldn't be in A tier, which is like pretty much Spirit tier. Like it goes Nurse, Billy, Spirit, and then pretty much everybody else. And I would put Ghostface pretty high up actually. Mainly because of of how interactive his power is. Hey, this play right here. Firecrackers and then out slap to protect the cape from me hitting her from the white, which was actually a really good play. But like right here, like I didn't even know Kate was there, so I got until I started hearing the exposed sound. Yeah, and I don't think she was the one that exposed me either. I just like, okay, somebody's looking at me. It's probably someone that's behind me. Now, how would I beat Ghostface? You basically try to counter him like you would counter Myers. You basically want to try to avoid getting, run, like what this Claudette's doing, making me have to chase after her, running behind cover so I can't expose her. Also, depending on the Ghostface add-ons, you can actually detect him pretty quickly. I'm just using two add-ons that make his detection range very tiny, and able to mark the survivors as exposed a lot faster while I stalk. So I'm actually using two of probably his best add-ons. Trying to play chicken with me again. Like, I'm not sure why she thought blinding me would do anything. Yeah, no, like, I probably would have been detected exposed faster if I wasn't using the purple, I think it was like a ID add-on for Ghostface. And that's another thing. You want to activate your ability as soon as possible. Funny little mention, it took me forever to get Ruin on Ghostface. It just would not pop up in the tree at all. So I'm like, I have all these offerings and add-ons I need to use for him, and like, what was it, like, I forgot how many cakes, like 30 plus cakes from the anniversary event I need to use up. But yeah, now is the perfect time if you want to get prestige anything. Yeah, now is the perfect time because those cakes stack, and I easily get over 100k blood points, over 100k, sometimes even 200k blood points per game, just through cakes alone. He throws a rock, and I look. I don't know why I looked, but I just looked. I had a squirrel moment. It was great, yeah. I don't know, he had the pebble throw, the distraction perk, and I don't know why I looked, but I looked, and then, of course, Claudette just appearing out of nowhere, so I just don't know. I'm not sure. She tried to pull that disappearing act on me twice. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's the only other annoying thing, is that survivors who are downed, they can expose you. I think survivors who are hooked can also expose you still. But it's a lot harder because their character actually had to be looking at you, I believe, instead of just their camera. It used to be you could just aim your camera at them, at Ghostface, and it would expose him. But now the character actually has to be looking at them too. Yeah, that was actually pretty good, but I was quick on the draw there. Oh, this Dwight is awesome. I love this Dwight. Really good. breaks the pot, exposes me, throws a rock. It's great. I love this Dwight. This Dwight new is just like, you know what? This game ain't going nowhere. I might as well have fun with it. So yeah, I actually messaged this Dwight after, and we had a fun chat. Good sport, this Dwight. But yeah, Ghostface is actually pretty fun. I would actually consider him, in terms of fun factor, he's a lot more fun to play as than Pig or Myers. Even though both of them may be a bit better. Actually, I would say Ghostface is probably better than Pig. But maybe not as good as Myers. But Myers feels very stiff to me. And very boring to play as. Yeah, she DCs. But besides that, yeah, like Myers is just very stiff, very boring. And you actually have to hold his ability to stalk and bring his terror radius to 0. For Ghostface, all you have to do is press one button once, and then he's stealth and has 0 terror radius. And you have to hold the button down to stalk, but not to have 0 terror radius. Yeah, just press it once and stealth mode. And you can teabag like that. It's great. The first true teabagging killer. Now we have a true butt dancer as a killer. But yeah, that was Ghostface. My general thoughts about him. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be making more videos in the future. Managed to get Merciless to 2 pips. Did pretty well. Thank you for joining me. Until next time. Sayonara.